Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. For months now, for years now, it has been a little bit of agitation here and there, but it has never been this magnified in every true sense of the word, where Oduduwa Republic are really agitating to leave the country called Nigeria, and of course, Biafra Republic also Biafra nation are also looking at leaving the country as well, and they're beginning to get very bold. Within Nigeria, they're already seceding, and of course that has attracted a lot of reactions, both from northerners, and of course the military and our defense system in Nigeria have decided to give warning to all parties involved, and this is really getting very interesting and messy because as days go by into weeks and months, more agitators may rise up, and of course, more of the military forcefulness may be seen as events unfold. But before we go into the newspaper to find out what it is that the Chief of Army Staff is telling all agitators in Nigeria, and we'll probably look into critical analysis of what should have been done in these instances, and not just sending warnings alone, but looking at it properly, what should be done to avert all of this, and of course any other issues that will cause the tears to roll off in an average Nigerian. But before we go to the newspaper, like it, subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the Chief of Army Staff, COAS, that's excuse me please, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atahiro, has said that the Nigerian army has resolved to deal with secessionists who are threatening the peace of the country. He vowed to ensure that those inciting disintegration, such as the Yoruba activist Sunday Igboho, who recently declared the Oduduwa Republic, and his South counterpart, ex-militant Asari Dokubo, are all dealt with. General Tahiro gave the warning while speaking in Uyo at the first commanding officers workshop in 2021. Recall that Asari Dokubo, a leader of the Niger Delta People's Salvation Force, recently declared the formation of Biafra Customary Government (BCG). Similarly, Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, a self-acclaimed Yoruba activist, last week declared Yoruba as a separate nation and demanded the secession of Southwest states from Nigeria. But Atahiro vowed that the country would remain integrated, adding that the army in collaboration with other security agencies would deal with separatists agitating for secession. The Nigerian army, under my leadership, will remain proactive and jointly work with other security agencies to decisively deal with threats facing the nation. The Nigerian army, under my watch, remains resolute and is poised with more than ever before to decisively deal with individuals or groups that threaten the peace, security, and stability of our great nation, he vowed. That's an interesting one if you ask me. It clearly shows that the military is actually up and running. But the question is, all throughout the write-up, I didn't hear where they said Fulani herdsmen, Fulani bandits. And I usually ask the question, you don't flog someone and tell the person not to cry. You are beating the person and tell the person don't cry. This is not fair. You should have asked, the question should have been, why are they seceding? Why are they agitating all of a sudden? Why is almost everyone feeling uncomfortable? Why is the presidency not addressing Nigerians? Why is everyone speaking at the same time? Why is the president not giving us assurance? In a press release, not just press release, live briefing, let journalists ask questions. What is this we are hearing? That intelligence report keeps coming up from foreign countries, Senate countries, warning Nigerians ahead of time over what is about to go down. People have decided to resort to self-help simply because they're no longer sure of I won't call that sovereignty, but they're no longer sure of their safety as first citizens, and of course their ethnicity, which is one of the cardinal promises or cardinal rules and regulation duties of the president and of course the chief security officers of each state. Why everybody is beginning to look into regionalization and looking into secession is because they feel that their people are no more safe. Marginalization has set in and all that. The question is, people like Funam have made pronunciation, they've made threats, and no one had actually called them to order. Some persons say Fulani don't exist, they only exist in papers, but they keep making threats and taking credit to situations that are really appalling to the ears. Why are we flogging one set of persons and looking at the other way for the others? We need to find out why they're agitating, then deal with the root cause of it. Bring everybody, both agitators alike, into a roundtable discussion. Find out why they're agitating, and see how we can resolve this all once and for all. Just last week or just some days back, I was listening, and I heard where the House of Rep are actually moving towards giving life imprisonment to anybody who imports rights, and nobody has given life imprisonment to bandits. Instead, they are saying they should be given amnesty between rice importation and bandits who have caused more than enough mayhem. Which is enough? Which one requires life imprisonment? Is it the one who imports rice for just for economic purpose, simply because there's no job, or the one who actually threatens people's peace, security, and life? Okay, just last week as well, the TV in diaspora, had to ask that, look, this issue of IDP camp in Benue, where the Fulanis have already taken over their ancestral land, and they're about to take a census count over those lands. And if they do, then they will become legalized owners of that ancestral land. And they're saying they should halt it and they should look into it. One of the senators was I think Senator Musa or thereabout, said, no, the diaspora people should face diaspora, whatever. Those in Nigeria should deal with it. These are things you begin to wonder: is there more to that meets the eyes, or are we just looking plain to the gallery? These are pertinent issues that we should ask. Yes, well done to the military for even rising up to the occasion and for also letting us know that they're up and running. It's good to note. But the people are pointing fingers somewhere. Find out where they're pointing fingers at and sort it out. If the presidency needs to speak to us, the president they should talk to us and calm all frail nerves. I really appreciate our military. Honestly, I am appreciating them. At least there's hope of some sort. But then also, they should also listen to the cry of the people and find out what it is that is making them wanting to leave a country that hitherto before now is united as one. Of course, yes, you could call it united because we share the same boundaries and all that. But over time, some persons have been agitating because they feel marginalized over a lot of things. When there's issue of insecurity, it's worrisome because nothing thrives in insecurity. No business will thrive. No country moves forward in insecurity. Banditry is an order of the day. How come as we speak right now, they have not prescribed these bandits, Fulani bandits? Why is it that as we speak right now, they've not prescribed or even put death by hanging anyone that kidnaps in all the 36 states of the country? These are pertinent issues that I expect that the senators and the House of Reps should expedite action so that to discourage anyone from going through such social menaces. But alas, we are looking at rice as a life imprisonment issue. But let's go and wrap it up. What's your take on the fact that the military have decided to pick up, of course, the likes of Igboho and ensure that the likes of Igboho and Asari Dokubo ensure that this country remains one peaceful, indivisible country?